The winner of this match will guarantee themselves a silver ticket and a chance to fight against Navi for that golden ticket here as Spray is coming in with the dragons, lightning spells, and that. Or does he have a blip? No, he's got a siege barracks. No blip going into the core for that town hall.
Yeah, town hall is islanded off there a little bit there with all the walls, so dragons will be a perfect option to be able to go in there and take it out. But we also want to get the clan castle destroyed. We see a couple of light troops out of the clan castle, but nothing heavy so far, and that means there's something heavy still inside of it, and that means we need to destroy it before it causes problems. Freeze is not really a lot of value out of the freeze right there. Freeze is the town hall. Actually, no, the town hall was activated technically at that point, even though it never really got any shots out, but he will get it before it even gets a single bit of damage out. But he's facing the sweeper there, gets the clan castle destroyed, and whatever troops are inside of it before the heroes are able to go in the range and draw it out.
Yeah, with that queen ability still intact, the dragons are making their way to the ricochet cannon, freezing up the enemy queen and that multi-archer tower as the Raw champion running right on through that ricochet cannon, taking it down with ease, and Spray is looking to add the time. Look at that, getting a 1 minute and 11 second triple to start off the match.
And so they just need to make it happen here again, but Synchronic is going to put up a fight, and they're going to do the same, so we'll see what Simon can do to start us off.
With those Root Riders and Valkyries starting to the bottom side, we have a King Warden as well going to join on in to push into the defensive queen as his own queen is going to make her way all the way to the right side. So he's going to take his time with that Royal Champ to the left and finding a Tornado Trap, which is going to stall him up a bit as he got to push his way into the core with that Town Hall.
The queen with the skeleton spell gets the defensive Roar champion out of the way of the far left side, and he's got the, or excuse me, that was the Roar champion over there. The queen over the right side getting the funnel form there. Overgrowth on the town hall, but also locking up the eagle artillery strikes there. Eagle artillery strike was already in the air, so that one finishes landing, but with the healing totem on the board, he's able to absorb most of that. And now he needs to make sure the town hall wakes up at a good time to turn back for it, because obviously we don't want to see a 1-star here, and these always feel a little bit risky, but I think he's got about 5-10 seconds left there before it wakes back up, and he keeps on clear to the backside, and he's still sitting on a rage here, but no freezes. And there it is, his back wake here, and now it's going to be hitting from behind, and that's a little bit of trouble there, but the King's in position.
Yeah, but the King ability does go off, needs to come back around for the Town Hall as the RC ability goes off there. Queen's finishing off the multi-mortar. Town Hall is slowly going down, and he does indeed get a 1 minute and 16 second triple.
And all the anticipation that leads up to that, like that gets in your head, and that's where competitive experience definitely plays a big factor. But over to the right side, the King and the Queen will drop in. The Queen funnels the King to go inside of the base. Valkyries get the funnel on his left side, and Riders will begin in the very bottom. Siege Barracks on the far left here. Lots of things going on at the same time. This is the level of multitasking that we need to see out of them to keep the pace up where they need it to be.
And with that early Warden ability pushing the Root Riders straight into the core towards that Town Hall as the King ability has gone off, but that King with the Jump Spell is going to get fantastic value, including the Eagle Artillery, as the Queen's continuing her way up with a wall break up there to allow the Queen to easily walk in to grab that multi-arch tower, that Crown Expo. But that Town Hall still remains here. It's going to be a little bit of an issue.
And he's got the Grand Warden there taking a lot of damage there from the scatter shot and the Town Hall. He's dropping. King's working on with the Phoenix right there. That is going to be that's becoming a bigger issue the longer it stays standing and continues to deal out damage. The Queen's still moving up top, but the World Champion still has her ability, and whatever equipment she has on her is going to carry her through. And she goes invisible from the Spirit Fox there, being patient, needs to make sure that he hits as many of these big targets as he can. Pops it right there. He's still got the Hogs. He's got the Haze File. Surges way forward. Town Hall drops in. He's losing troops there, but he does get through it. It is very close here, Carbon Finn, but a triple in the end. Einstein is currently the world record holder on attack time. His record currently stands at 53 seconds for the fastest attack ever completed against a Max Town Hall 16 base in an esports environment. So we'll see if he can at least keep somewhat pace with that, but that record being held by him shows that he is a master of multitasking, and he knows exactly what he's doing, and we'll see if he can get it done again here.
And he's taking the approach of attacking from different corners here with the Warden Root Riders from the top, Heroes to the bottom, as that Town Hall is right in the core of this base with the double poison. As the early Warden ability goes to go off, he had one P.E.K.K.A. that went off to the top side because LG had a Troll Tesla up there, which wanted to try to slow things down, but he was able to pick it off with that P.E.K.K.A.
Unfortunately, the king is wandering off there. He had the jump specifically placed to push the king to the core of the base there to be able to use the giant gauntlet to try to clear the core. And with the king not going there, the king is going to go off and he's going to end up attacking. Well, I guess he'll have the Root Riders open up the walls for him, but that's costing him a lot of time there as he loops out. The Warden's getting targeted by the single Inferno. He has no more freezes. He can't save him. So there goes that extra benefit right there. Over to the left side, trying to get past the defensive king and the single Inferno there. This is not the cleanest attack right now. Not sure whether he has the force to survive after the Town Hall, but it's not a lot of defense down after that, so maybe he's okay.
Yeah, with that single target Inferno still remaining in the backside, but we do have a full health Queen. She's slowly going down. The king comes back to life. So luckily that single target Inferno got picked off by the super minions, and now time is ticking here.
Single can still stop this. The queen has the jump, but she can't even take advantage of it because it's not positioned right to get her through the wall. It depends on where she stands here. She stands outside of the range of the single Inferno. Can she get by it? This is going to be closer. It's costing him so much time, though, regardless.
Oh my, this is really costing him time, and this could be the match right here. Queen steps in range. I'll take out the single. It is full health. And the Queen takes it down.
Oh, no! Single Inferno wins that fight with a fraction of HP, and the Queen goes down. Time's out the window. 99% here for Einstein. Infernos charge up very, very quickly, and they do an enormous amount of damage. But here we go. We're let's attack here. We are in with Root Riders, Valkyrie, Super Barbarians, and the Overgrowth once again. And it looks like down south here, the King's collapsed in. Find the Tesla farm down there. A second wall break into that compartment to get the Queen to go inside of it. The King will pop his ability there, and the Overgrowth will be used across the top of the base and give him access to go directly at the Town Hall. Notice how the Root Riders have a path, like a lane created between the Overgrowth and where the King and the Queen are collapsing in. So they're going to go all through that Town Hall. And they should be in a pretty good spot, but they will take a lot of damage from the poison. And those Ice Golems really stall them up right there for a minute, as they do by design. That's the reason why they bring them.
Yeah, with the Overgrowth now wearing off, he can have his troops come back and target the Eagle Artillery. The Ice Golem freezing that up with the RC ability going off, and the Hog Puppet coming around the right side. Queen's got her ability. At this point, you don't have to worry about time. Just focus on the 3 stars, focus on getting a perfect war, and Vitang will have an opportunity to go for a rematch against Navi in the grand finals. And remember, if you win this match, you are guaranteeing yourself a silver ticket for the last chance qualifiers later at the end of the year. The way the pros do it is they're an artist, right? They just make it look perfect. As we're seeing now, General X, the captain here for Synchronic, looking to turn it around after a 99% 2-star that we saw coming from Einstein.
And you got to make sure that it's all that matters right now is triples. Like, time is out the window, unless the rare case that we have a 99% time fail from Vitang, in which case it would end up turning right back around. But that's even more rare than just a miss. So we'll see what happens as General X makes his way into the core of the base here. The jump going to carry the king in. Now, this is the time that the king is actually in the proper position to be able to help out in the core, but he already burned his giant gauntlet, so he can't just take down the core in a couple of big swings. And so he's going to just fight with the main pack there through the Town Hall, fighting off the defensive CC. Lots of archers. Wow. All right, it's all archers. Was that all archer CC?
Yep, that's a lot of R2CC, as the Tesla farm was on the far outside to the left, using his Super Barbarians to help take those down, as the Hog Puppet comes from the Royal Champion with the freeze on the backside, and General X absolutely crushing this one here. So it is a 3-star answer, but they're just crossing their fingers and hoping that they can get a defense against Vitang.
A lot of teams have struggled against their bases, so it would not be out of the question that they find a defense, and if it ends up being a defense, the chances that it's under 99% ends up being very, very high. So you just gotta let the defenses work. Just let your base builders take one and see if they can get the win for your team. I guess we'll have to see. Invincible LG's in, another Root Rider, and Valkyrie attack here with the Overgrowth of the core. But he's got that double invisibility tower, which is always a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, with the jump, gonna give him access into the core near the Clan Castle, and the Queen could take it all the way to that Town Hall, but the King does not. He runs all the way out and around, and the Queen, wait,
Queen got wrecked.
Gone. She got absolutely destroyed, and that jump spell was not able to be used that effectively at all, and this is going to be a huge problem here for Vitang.
Yeah, he's got the overgrowth locking out one of the invisible towers. The other one goes off. The Root Riders are breaking out to the right. Townhall's activated. Now the other spells in the area wake up, and he's... Oh, the overgrowth's already gone. Oh, Carbon.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. This is going south really, really quick. He's in a lot of trouble here. Not just getting the triple, but even getting the 2-star right now. Oh, no. You can see his emotions right there. You can feel the emotions through the camera as he recognizes that this one went completely off the rails, and that will swing this whole war on its head.
That's all it took. And again, these walls around the town hall make it so that any troops that are inside near that town hall don't go for it unless the walls are broken, if of course they are ground troops. And he sent that Royal Champion in earlier. This is a situation where you would be able to send that Royal Champion in to try to secure the 2-star, but when you use it right away, because you're going for time, that's where it's going to play a role. And you could have taken the thought of going, should we just change up the strategies and go for more safer 3-stars? That wasn't the case, as it completely backfired with that 1-star now, making Synchronic really, really happy to bring him back in this match.
And that is as unfortunate as you can get right there. But now, send it over to Synchronic. Now they have just been granted a lifeline like you wouldn't believe. But it's still only a 1-star split of the war here, so it still could swing here if somebody has a mistake on the other side. So it's not over till it's over. So fight all the way to the finish as Philip goes in with a Root Rider attack of his own.
So a 2-star here will still be a tie war if we see Lancelot come with a triple. But time, though, would be the question mark if it ends up tying in terms of percentage and all of that as well. Yeah. But we're going to see the Warden with the Root Riders coming in already did burn the ability, as the Town Hall is barely now just going down from that Royal Champion, as the Queen's making her way left, does still have the King ability.
Yeah, we're champion stuck inside of 2 different poisons right now. One from the Town Hall. She's taking a lot of fire over there. Force to ability, and we'll finish that Eagle Artillery off there and make her way to the scatter shot. But kind of struggling in that area. He freezes to try and reinforce. Queen's trying to hang on as well. She's got a lot of fire in her, but she's got access to walk around, loop into the last couple defenses here. King has a giant gauntlet. Obviously, that will carry him all the way. And now he can sit back. Oh, yeah, he's relaxed. He's relaxed. He knows he's got it on lockdown. And Synchronic not going to give up that opportunity. That was actually the picture of Lancelot in the 2019 World Championship when he played back then. So the old school jerseys, the old school picture right there. I'd love to see it right there. But yes, this is, if they make it into the World Championship and somehow recover this, it would not be their first entry into a World Championship in Clash of Clans Esports.
Been many years since that, as we have a Siege Barracks coming in with the P.E.K.K.A.s and the Root Riders moving straight on in, and that early Warden Eternal Tome pushing right on in towards the Town Hall. And that Queen and King are going to work together through a jump spell so they can try to make their way down to the bottom side. But the Ice Golems are coming out. Remember, the Root Riders won't go for them. Only the Valkyries will, as he does have a Poison Lizard with that Warden, which ended up actually dying off pretty early. So no longer will be able to help push these Ice Golems.
And he's still got the poison. I'm not sure why he's not using it right now. He's holding it. Well, he doesn't have any freezes. Town Hall still standing. All right, well, this Town Hall is going to be a little bit of trouble here. It's doing a lot of damage. Still got an invisibility tower right next to it. That's going to be triggering right now as the Hogs go directly towards it. And now he's still stuck on Ice Golem. What's going on here? Are they tripping on the finish line?
No, I mean, he's got Queen ability here and Royal Champion ability. Remember, the RC ability with those, that Hog Puppet is so strong. She can almost single-handedly triple a base on her own, right? That's how strong she is.
True.
As she goes invisible, and can pop the ability to try to finish it off near this monolith.
Yeah, and he's going to put all of his Super Barbarians into his stack at the very top of the base there to break the wall. Since he doesn't have any more wall breakers, he already used them all up there. So they'll get through the wall there, and at the same time, they're tanking for the Royal Champion. The Hog Puppet spawns and gives him 9 extra Hog Riders to tank for the Royal Champion as well. And it looks like he will get the triple here. So I was a little bit shaky right there with the Town Hall again. But he does ultimately pull it through. And you have to make sure that you lock in, at a minimum, a high percentage 2-star.
80% 2-star is the mark that he has to hit with the Root Riders and the Valkyries. If you get the 3, it's a guaranteed win. Obviously, you're going in all out here with that Warden down to the bottom side. Root Riders, Valkyries as well. Super Barb setting the funnel. Going to push his way in towards this Town Hall as that King's going to look to help set the funnel to continue to push these Root Riders right on in.
Yeah, the Golem tanking for the Queen, but the King also tanking in that area there as well. They going right in between and splitting the group so that the King and the Queen can run separately from the Root Riders. He's even breaking to the north side of that compartment, which will help him step in and help with the defensive King, getting some buildings over the wall. Very, very good funnel there for the King and the Queen, and everything's going very smooth. And a lot of times that is a big determining factor whether their attack goes smoothly or not. But not only that, he also got the King to break the walls open with his giant gauntlet and gives the Queen access to leave that compartment. The Town Hall goes down, quickly climbing percentage here. I don't think this can be stopped right now, Carmen. I think he's going to, at a minimum, what he needs for the win.
Yeah, with that Queen going invisible, she's continuing her way up to the top side. Still has a poison freeze and drops his rage spell for that Royal Champion to continue her way around. And there you go. He passes the 80% mark, and we're going to see Synchronic taking the victory over Vitang and making their way to the grand finals to take on the one and only Navi. And the winner of that will be getting the first golden ticket of the 2024 Clash of Clans Esports.